We're facing a global mental health crisis. Millions struggle with anxiety, depression, and more, impacting families, workplaces, and communities. But as awareness grows and stigma fades, open conversations and support campaigns are helping people find hope and connection. Mental health campaigns are sparking a revolution, challenging stigma, sharing stories, and empowering people to seek help. By connecting communities and providing resources, these campaigns make mental health support accessible and transformative. Addressing mental health is a collective responsibility. Each of us can help by supporting campaigns, sharing information, and advocating for change. Together, we can build a world where everyone feels valued, understood, and empowered to live mentally healthy lives. Mental health is more than the absence of illness. It's emotional, psychological, and social well-being, shaped by life experiences and relationships. Embracing a holistic view helps us understand its importance in every aspect of our lives. Mental health exists on a spectrum, from flourishing to struggling, and everyone moves along it throughout life. Recognizing this helps us support ourselves and others, no matter where we are on the journey. Mental health affects families, workplaces, and society. Supporting it boosts relationships, productivity, and community well-being. Investing in mental health services is essential for a healthier, safer, and more equitable world. Mental health awareness normalizes conversations, dismantles stigma, and encourages seeking help as a sign of strength. By prioritizing awareness, we create a more compassionate and supportive world for everyone. From viral social media movements to local outreach, mental health campaigns use diverse strategies to break stigma and connect people with resources. These efforts foster belonging and empower individuals to support one another. Social media amplifies mental health advocacy, giving voice to the marginalized and building global support communities. Thoughtful digital campaigns can break down barriers and foster empathy, but must address challenges like misinformation and inclusivity. Face-to-face, community-based campaigns create powerful, culturally relevant support networks and reduce stigma at the grassroots level. By empowering individuals to share their stories, these campaigns inspire change and foster collective responsibility. The UK's Time to Change campaign transformed public attitudes by sharing real stories and engaging communities in open dialogue. Its success shows the power of storytelling and collective action in breaking mental health stigma. Bell Let's Talk has become a national movement, breaking the silence around mental health in Canada. Each year, Canadians join the conversation, sharing stories and support, both in person and on social media. The campaign's message is simple. Talking about mental health reduces stigma and helps people get support. By fostering openness and understanding, Bell Let's Talk is helping Canadians prioritize mental well-being. Movember, the global movement known for its signature mustaches, is championing men's mental health and suicide prevention worldwide. By challenging stereotypes and encouraging open conversations, Movember helps men feel comfortable seeking support. Their fun, mustache-driven approach sparks important discussions and builds community. Movember's commitment to research and support empowers men to live happier, healthier lives. The success stories of Time to Change, Bell Let's Talk, and Movember offer, some really valuable insights for shaping future mental health awareness initiatives. These campaigns have shown us the power of storytelling, community engagement, and a relentless commitment to challenging stigma. By learning from their experiences, we can develop even more effective strategies for promoting mental well-being and creating a world where everyone feels supported. One key takeaway is the importance of authenticity and lived experience. Campaigns that center the voices of individuals with lived experience of mental health challenges are, honestly, just more likely to resonate with audiences and break down stigma. Personal stories have the power to connect with people on a deeper level, fostering empathy and challenging misconceptions. Another crucial aspect is the need for multifaceted approaches that engage communities through a variety of channels. From social media campaigns and community events to partnerships with schools, workplaces, and healthcare providers, reaching diverse audiences really does require a comprehensive strategy that meets people where they are. Finally, sustainability and long-term impact require ongoing commitment and investment. Mental health awareness is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process of education, advocacy, and support. By investing in sustainable infrastructure, building strong partnerships, and continually adapting to the evolving needs of communities, we can create lasting change and make sure that everyone has access to the resources and support they need to thrive. Crafting a compelling narrative in mental health is about more than statistics. It's about human stories that touch hearts and minds. Authentic storytelling breaks stigma, fosters empathy, and inspires action. Whether it's a personal journey, a family's support, or a professional's insight, vulnerability connects us all. Highlighting resilience and hope, these stories inspire and remind us we're not alone. Collaboration is a force multiplier in mental health awareness. By joining together across backgrounds, professions, and communities, we amplify our impact and reach. Working with mental health professionals, businesses, schools, and community groups ensures our campaigns are informed, inclusive, and effective. Together, we can create lasting change and support mental well-being for all. Navigating the landscape of mental health awareness is not without its challenges. From addressing persistent stigma to securing adequate resources, numerous obstacles can hinder our efforts to promote mental well-being. However, by acknowledging these challenges head-on and adopting proactive strategies, we can transform these obstacles into opportunities for growth, innovation, and amplified impact. One of the most pervasive challenges in mental health awareness is the persistence of stigma. Despite growing awareness, mental health conditions are often shrouded in misconceptions, fear, and shame, preventing individuals from seeking help and perpetuating a culture of silence. To combat stigma effectively, we need to adopt a multi-pronged approach that combines education, empathy, and advocacy. Education plays a crucial role in dismantling stigma by providing accurate information about mental health conditions, debunking myths, and promoting understanding. By sharing personal stories of recovery, we can challenge stereotypes and humanize mental health, fostering empathy and compassion. Advocacy involves speaking out against discrimination, promoting inclusive policies, and creating a culture where individuals feel safe and supported in seeking help. Another significant challenge is the often limited resources available for mental health awareness initiatives. Securing adequate funding, staffing, and materials can be an ongoing struggle, particularly for grassroots organizations and community-based campaigns. To overcome this challenge, it's essential to explore diverse funding streams, including grants, corporate sponsorships, and individual donations. Stigma remains one of the greatest barriers to mental health progress. It casts a long shadow, fueling misconceptions, fear, and silence. Stigma can lead to shame, isolation, and reluctance to seek help. To break this barrier, we must challenge misconceptions, foster empathy, and create safe spaces for honest conversations. Together, we can build a culture of support, where seeking help is met with understanding, not judgment. While passion and dedication are essential ingredients for successful mental health awareness campaigns, they are often not enough on their own. To sustain momentum, expand reach, and achieve lasting impact, adequate resources are crucial. This involves not only securing financial support, but also mobilizing human capital, leveraging technology, and forging strategic partnerships that amplify our collective efforts. Financial resources are often the most pressing concern for mental health organizations and initiatives. Funding is essential for developing and implementing campaigns, producing educational materials, providing training, and supporting research and advocacy efforts. However, securing adequate funding can be a constant challenge, particularly for grassroots organizations and those working in under-resourced communities. Diversifying funding streams is crucial for long-term sustainability. This may involve seeking grants from foundations, government agencies, and corporations, organizing fundraising events, and cultivating individual donors passionate about mental health. Building strong relationships with funders, demonstrating transparency and accountability, and showcasing the impact of our work are essential for attracting and retaining financial support. Beyond financial resources, human capital is equally invaluable. Volunteers, staff members, and community partners bring diverse skills, experiences, and perspectives to the table. Investing in training, providing opportunities for professional development, and fostering a supportive and inclusive work environment are essential for attracting and retaining talented individuals committed to advancing mental health awareness. Demonstrating impact in mental health awareness is more than accountability. It's how we inspire action. By measuring our campaigns, we learn what works, refine our strategies, and motivate stakeholders. We go beyond likes and shares, using surveys, focus groups, and long-term trends to capture real change. By evaluating our work, we drive progress and build a world where mental health is valued for all. Technology is transforming mental health care, offering new ways to connect, learn, and seek support. From mobile apps and teletherapy to AI and virtual reality, these advancements make mental health resources more accessible and personalized than ever before. By embracing these tools thoughtfully, we can empower individuals to take charge of their well-being, anytime, anywhere. While technological advancements offer exciting possibilities for advancing mental health awareness, true progress requires a parallel effort to shape public policy that prioritizes mental well-being as a fundamental human right. This involves advocating for increased funding for mental health services, promoting equitable access to care, and addressing systemic barriers that disproportionately impact marginalized communities. One of the most pressing policy challenges is the chronic underfunding of mental health services globally. Despite the significant burden of mental health conditions, mental health receives a disproportionately small share of healthcare budgets in most countries. This funding gap has resulted in long wait times for treatment, limited access to specialized services, and a heavy reliance on overburdened emergency rooms. Advocating for increased and sustained funding for mental health must be a top priority. This includes not only advocating for larger healthcare budgets, but also ensuring that mental health receives its fair share within those budgets. Additionally, we need to push for policies that ensure parity between mental and physical health coverage, eliminating discriminatory practices that limit access to essential mental health services. Beyond funding, addressing systemic barriers to care is essential for achieving health equity. This includes tackling stigma and discrimination, improving cultural competency within the mental health workforce, and ensuring that services are accessible to all, regardless of language, socioeconomic status, sexual orientation, or immigration status. By creating a more inclusive and equitable mental health system, we can ensure that everyone has the opportunity to achieve optimal well-being. The pursuit of mental well-being, really transcends borders and cultures. It's a universal human aspiration that unites us in our shared humanity. To create a world where everyone feels supported, empowered, and equipped to prioritize their mental health, we need to cultivate a global movement that goes beyond geographical boundaries, cultural differences, and socioeconomic disparities. This global movement must be grounded in the principles of equity, inclusivity, and collaboration. It requires recognizing that mental health challenges manifest differently across cultures, and that culturally sensitive approaches to awareness, prevention, and treatment are honestly so essential. We need to amplify the voices of marginalized communities, making sure that their perspectives and experiences truly shape the global conversation on mental health. Collaboration is the lifeblood of any successful movement. By forging partnerships between governments, nonprofit organizations, researchers, healthcare providers, and individuals with lived experience, we can share knowledge, pool resources, and amplify our collective impact. International collaborations can facilitate the exchange of best practices, support research efforts, and advocate for policy changes at a global level. Ultimately, cultivating a global movement for mental well-being requires a fundamental shift in our collective consciousness. It's about recognizing that mental health is not just a personal responsibility, but a shared societal responsibility. By fostering a culture of empathy, compassion, and support, we can create a world where everyone feels empowered to prioritize their mental well-being and seek help without shame or stigma. Our mental health is deeply connected to our families, communities, and society. It's a shared responsibility, one that calls us to embrace empathy, challenge stigma, and support one another. Amidst challenges, there are stories of hope and resilience, showing the power of awareness and support. Every action, big or small, creates a ripple of change. Together, we can foster a culture where seeking help is a sign of strength. Awareness, in its purest form, is a catalyst for change. It's the spark that ignites understanding, dismantles stigma, and paves the way for a more compassionate and supportive world. In the realm of mental health, awareness is not merely about knowing the facts. It's about fostering empathy, challenging misconceptions, and creating a culture where individuals feel safe and supported in seeking help without fear of judgment. Through awareness campaigns, educational initiatives, and open dialogues within our families, schools, and workplaces, we can chip away at the long-held stigmas surrounding mental health, replacing fear with understanding and judgment with compassion. By sharing personal stories, we humanize mental health challenges, reminding ourselves and others that behind every statistic, there's a human face, a story of resilience, and a journey towards recovery. Awareness also empowers individuals to prioritize their own mental well-being. By understanding the signs and symptoms of mental health conditions, individuals can recognize when they need support and seek help proactively. Awareness equips us with the knowledge and tools to navigate life's challenges, build resilience, and cultivate a sense of well-being that extends far beyond the absence of illness. Moreover, awareness fosters a sense of collective responsibility. When we understand that mental health is not a personal burden, but a shared societal concern, we're more likely to advocate for policies that promote mental well-being, support mental health research, and ensure access to quality care for all. As we look towards a brighter future, hope and optimism take hold. The journey may be long, but together, with compassion and understanding, we can build a mentally healthier world. By sharing our stories, challenging stigma, and supporting one another, we create a world where mental health is valued and supported. Every act of kindness and understanding makes a difference. Let's embrace this journey together.